Alright, here we go, y'all. What is the day? Saturday, March 27th. And there is a big chance of some thunderstorms. See you, Mikey.
Hey, I see when you called me.
Yeah, I'm trying to get you. There's a big chance of some thunderstorms.
Alright, y'all ready? Here we go. Ride with me. It's lappydog. Check me out. But let me know what you like about this video or not like.
And we're going to try to get our butts home. We're going to try to get home before these thunderstorms hit. Trying out my new helmet here. It's a HJC I-30. And I'm pretty sure that I am not going to be real happy with this helmet. I got this helmet when they, as a throw-in when I got that F6B. Pick you out a helmet, Slappy. So I picked this one out, about the only one that can fit my big old head, and it still ain't big enough. How you guys break in your helmets? I tell you what I do. I get me a basketball, stick in there, stuff it in there, let some air out, stuff it in there, and I pump that old basketball look real big. Try to break them foams down and open that thing up a little bit. I did that, but I don't think that's going to work. Sometimes a helmet is just too small. And I had one of those little skull caps on. And it's got the skull cap's got the little, seam or the sewing ring around it. Boy, that thing was digging into my helmet. God almighty, it was digging into my head. Woo! I should have turned around and went home and got the damn helmet that I normally wear, but I said, let me try this out. Goodness gracious, boy, ain't nothing like getting the wrong helmet on your head. I'm gonna try it without that skull cap and see if it do me some good. I might put that basketball back in it and pump it up some more, because goodness, this thing is brand slam new. It's a little snug, but it's just too snug for me. So we definitely try to get home before the rain hit. I got my Sena 10 seat Pro in here. I got the 10C Pro mounted to the helmet. Right around my cheeks, my jaws. That thing I can squeeze in right there. I might be able to order some smaller cheek pads. This helmet's so new, there's not a lot of things on the shelf for it. I know that I like to have the front shield tinted, and then the drop down glasses, I like the drop down glasses to be dark if I can. I can't find nothing on this helmet as of right now. I can't find nothing on this helmet as of right now. But we are headed to the barnyard, and we're going to be moving kind of swiftly because there's a big old rainstorm coming in. And like I tell everybody, they're like, oh, don't you check the weather? Yes, I do. But I wanted to ride yesterday, so I did. But there's definitely a rainstorm coming. But maybe I can get back before the rainstorm kicks in too good. It's a little chilly. I hate to get wet and be cold and wet. That's one thing I don't like. But I'm riding the Goldwing. I pick up the F6B Monday. I pick it up Monday from Lewis at Electric Connection. That's where they had that daggone wreck the other day. From Lewis at Electric Connection. And I'm going to drop this off and he's going to do some magic tricks to this. Tell Lewis to sprinkle his pixie dust on it. Lewis got some magic tricks. He got some new bulbs for the tail light and the blinker that's super daggone bright. And they do some dancing and jumping around and shit, you know, attention getters, I call it. So, I like attention getters. I'm going to take a page out of old Chip Seal's book. Old Chip Seal, if you remember, Chip, you was doing a shout out to some of the vloggers that you like to watch. Well, I'm going to do the same thing. This is a shout out to Chip Seal. That's a good idea. It's not my idea, but it definitely, I've seen Chip Seal do it. Don't know if it's his idea or not, but we're going to run with it. He was giving a shout out to some of the vloggers that he likes to watch. Well, Chip Seal, you are definitely one of them that I do like to watch. Some of those Georgia roads you run on. I'd like to catch up with you one day, you and your old man, and hit us a couple old country blocks. You know, them country roads and country music is right up my alley. I kind of enjoyed your dad doing those vlogs too. That was kind of funny. He did a really good job. He's a natural. But definitely got to give a one-up to Chris Caliente. I watched a whole bunch of his stuff starting out and, you know, putting stuff on my Goldwing and doing a few things like that. I have been on some of his videos. I met him and took him up on the Dragon doing the Wing Ding, I think 40. He has become a friend of mine, and we do some talking and hanging out, and you know, when it presents itself. So Caliente, Chris Caliente is one of them. I watched Cruiseman Garage. At one time, he used to have a 2012 Goldwing just like mine. His was blue, and I watched a bunch of his videos on some how-to stuff to do to my bike. So those are two of the ones, you know. Memphis Mike, I watched his stuff, his videos. Memphis Mike has got one of those voices like an announcer. Like he did some voiceovers or something. Luckett. Luckett, Black Flash, aka Black Flash. I watch his videos. He does a lot of, you know, this everyday stuff. Like it's almost like a reality show of everyday stuff, along with his lights and all that technical or tech savvy stuff he calls himself. I'm not much into the lights, but most of my lights that I put on is for OEM, to replace the OEM lights, to make them bigger, brighter, better. I know some people don't believe in LED lights, and that's their prerogative. My buddy Captain Beaker he would debate the hell out of you over LED lights versus the, I guess, conventional kind. But I like my LEDs from Lewis and all that. Matter of fact, I'm getting some put in my F6B. Tony Reno. I had bumped into him on Facebook and watched his videos, and he does a lot of rides that I would just love to do one day. Go to Sicily or Switzerland or London, wherever it is that you are. I would love to be able to do that, but I don't know if I ever will. But I'll be kind of living through your eyes and experiences as far as riding out of the country. I know Easy plans a trip to go over there, you know, every year, every other year, and I was gonna try to get with him. I know y'all was stationed around the same area and y'all know each other. So Easy supposed to be going to Colorado with me, and he's already rode the Maine and did a few other rides with me. So Tony Reno, what is his channel name? His channel is Dak Jiminy. But Tony Reno, you know, 50 is still on tubes. I do like his channel. BG Winging It. I watched BG Winging It. He got I think a 2021, 2019, and he got a sport bike up there in New York. I got a lot of respect for that cat, man. Anybody that can ride around in New York City and commute in that cold weather, I mean, he puts it in. He's kind of funny. He's got a way of talking. The GSR, my Goldwing Tourer. I like the accent, but you got a real good channel. Videos are not real long, but he's straight to the point, and I like his attitude, man. It's real refreshing. He don't care what you ride, as long as you ride. He ain't one of them that you gotta have a this bike or you gotta have a that bike or this bike is better than your bike. Man, ride what you ride, enjoy it, commute, do your thing. Let me think who else I watch. I watch this girl that's called Riding to Food or Riding for Food or something like that. She rides a Harley, and I enjoy her page. Little cute little gal, but she rides, man, and she does a lot of tent camping, and man, she's a beast when it comes to the editing. And as far as editing, Tony Reno is he's a beast when it comes to that editing. I don't know what you do for a living, but you are awesome when it comes to that computer editing stuff, and she is too. And she got a 360 camera, and she does real good with that. Travel Tall, he's a big Harley guy, and Travel Tall lives down here in Knoxville. Travel Tall, he lives down here in Knoxville. I used to work with him and his brother. At one time, they was in the you know, low rider trucks. But he seems like he's a good God-fearing man. He's a family man. He's always got his brother-in-law and his dad with him. I think that's real cool. But he does a lot of stuff with Harleys. Even though I don't have a Harley, but I am a motorcycle enthusiast. So it don't matter what it is. If I like it, I like it. Like I said, I've had all kinds of motorcycles, and one day I will have a Harley, but the Harley that I'm going to have, I don't know. It's going to cost me some money. So as of right now, we just, I'm into the touring part of it. Well, if I got a Harley, I really don't want a Harley to travel. I want a Harley to bar hop and knock around and all that kind of stuff. But right now, my 109 kind of fulfills that part of having a V-twin, having, you know, a stylish looking bike to beat around town. I'm not really, my ego is pretty strong as it is, so I don't really need a certain kind of bike that's going to make me fit in or whatever. So, but I wouldn't mind having a Harley one day. but not today. Those are kind of some of the videos that I do watch. I watch Constantly Under Grace. I know her. She's a friend of mine. You'll see her on some of my rides. She do a little bit of hiking through the woods. Got a great deal of respect for her. To be such a small woman, she will get off in them woods by herself and walk around and camp. You know, it takes a lot to be able to just go out in them bushes and, you know, and knowing there's some wildlife out there, snakes and varmints and Mr. No Shoulders and lions and tigers and bears. So Take Nothing for Your Journey is her channel. I have been watching a little bit of Demons Row TV. He's real knowledgeable about club stuff. He tells a lot about the club activity, even though I'm not in a club, and I have been in a club, but I know enough about a club to know that I don't want to be in one. I'm not knocking it. I just don't want the headache. This right here is a hobby, and it will always be a hobby for me. It's not a way of life. It's a hobby. It brings me a lot of joy. It brings me a lot of sanity. It's my anti-drug, if you will. It's my therapeutic. It's my psychiatrist. So I don't want to make it a way of life, and this is what I gotta do, and I take on somebody else's enemies. I know all clubs ain't like that, but y'all know the ones I'm talking about. You start getting into the different levels of club stuff. That's not what I'm into it for. And I am definitely built for it. If I ever decide, people say, well, you ain't built for this. I'm definitely built for it. But I'm too old to be in that kind of environment. And I just like riding for fun. I like to meet people, slap them on the hand. And I like people, when they see me, they want to see me, and they see me with a smile on my face. 320 pounds, and, you know, I have a look, and they kind of look at me, and then when they see me smiling and joking with them, then they kind of loosen up. So that's one of those things where they judge a book by its cover, and then when they get to reading a few pages, they like what they're reading. Who else am I watching on YouTube? Yeah, well, I mean, as far as other stuff like that, I watch the Breakfast Club and some of the other stuff that I watch. As far as I kind of like to watch a lot of documentaries, unsung, about the music industry. I like to watch a lot of documentaries, especially, you know, driving trucks, me coming off the road, kind of keep you awake, get your attention. I do a lot of documentaries on bands and singers and actors and stuff like that. So, well, anyway, make a long story short, or short story long, that's who I kind of watch on YouTube. As far as the motorcycle part of it, those are the people that I like to watch. All right, you guys, I'm going to ease on to the house. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hit that old like button right there. There you go. Yeah, hit that thing. It ain't going to hurt nothing. Oh, yeah, if you subscribe, guess what? It don't cost you a thing. Peace.
Hey, stay tuned for more videos like this. Thanks for watching. I'm